The goal of the American Veterans War is to connect past and present military professionals to the future leaders of America, while keeping them true to the red, white, and blue.
My name is Old Warrior.
Today is the third annual Salute to American Veterans War. We honor our veterans, and we also have included an additional portion to also highlight our displaced veterans in Puerto Rico currently today. 50% of the portions that we actually raise tonight will go towards assisting veterans and also children and families in Puerto Rico. As I mentioned before, the scale is tremendous, and it's hard to target one specific group because the need is so great.
Our island was devastated by both hurricanes, but especially by Maria. My brothers and sisters, many of them up in the mountains in the different municipalities, they still don't have a roof over their heads. So every little bit that we could bring to the island is going to help.
Ozzy has been such a great help. He's been finding solutions to most of our problems because there's no communications in Puerto Rico. There's no access to water. There's very little access to food. Ozzy has been helping, for example, he's been sending water filtration systems.
Places when they're hit by natural disasters, they take a hard hit. So seeing what happened and knowing that Ozzy has always been real big on humanitarian efforts and just knowing everything that he's about and what he stands for, I support him 100%.
Puerto Rico this year it's a big sea change in terms of the focus, but it's still to the core mission. Veterans really needed help. The American Veterans Ball was about giving veterans purpose and saying, hey, this is what you can do post-service.
Veterans have a wealth of knowledge. You know, veterans have already been through a life experience. So there's much that they can offer in the way of offer to youth, offer to programs and that kind of thing. So I think this is kind of a starting point, a genesis, if you will. And I think these folks are doing just great things.
War is a big business, and there's a lot of emotions and a lot of distress. The magic word is healing, and that's what takes place on every level.
As a Gold Star mother, I'm often asked many profound questions by the curious 99% of Americans who don't understand our world, the world of the less than 1% of Americans who serve in uniform. What does it feel like to be the mother of an American hero?
If we don't have things like this, it's pretty bleak. This is just a very healing, needed event. And what goes on behind the scenes to creating these events is where the real healing takes place.
It's just been amazing to see the men when they come here who are so disconnected, and then they're like, wow, I actually can do this, and things that they've gotten involved with. They've gotten involved with the ball, they've gotten involved in other communities. Puerto Rico is a great example of, you know, we were kind of up and running and people were reaching out to us, but it's that same philosophy, right? We're gonna get people the help that they need, but we're also gonna give them opportunities to serve other people, which is one of the unique things about the American Veterans Ball.
When each and every one of you took that oath, there was no expiration date in that oath that you took.
When there is a challenge or there's a threat, it used to be that people would hear the roar of the lion and think, oh, there's a danger there, I'm going to run away from it. But those meant to lead run to the roar. And Ozzy is one of those that runs to the roar, as well as other veterans. They are instinctually inclined to say, I'm going to run to where there's a need. I'm going to run to the danger to help others.